Okay, folks, today is the day that my curiosity comes to a conclusion. We are diving into this, no questions asked. The deed has to be done. So with that, hi. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you've never been here before. Today, like I prompted in the beginning of this video, we are going to be watching a movie that I have been wanting to watch for so long, and I've been really putting it off for multiple reasons. But that movie is none other than Black Swan. Kind of a cultural reset movie, right? This movie, it's like everyone knows about this movie, it feels like. I put it off initially because I heard it was kind of weird and I didn't know what to expect. This director, Darren Aronofsky, also directed Mother, which I went into blindly. I just knew that it was a horror movie and that shocked me to my core. However, I gave that movie a 10 out of 10. It was one of the rare times when I'm watching a movie where I instantly understood what they were trying to say. I instantly understood a lot of the analogies, metaphors that they were trying to portray, and that doesn't happen very often where I understand what's supposed to be going on. You know, it usually takes me a long time after a movie is done for me to figure out what's going on, to figure out what I just watched, but I didn't really feel like that with Mother, and I just thought it was so well done. So we are gonna take it back. This is a little bit of an older Darren Aronofsky movie than Mother. Mother came out in like 2017. This, I believe, came out in like 2009 or something. I'm not 100% sure. I'm excited to finally see this. I want to know what's going on. You know, I know it's about a dancer. I know it's about ballerinas. That's pretty much it. So I'm excited to finally watch this one. Before we get into all that, if you want to watch the full length reaction to this movie with me, then checking out the Patreon is the way to do so. Link for that will be in the description below. If you want to just help me out with extra support, there's also a $1 tier. And that gets you videos a month earlier than when I post them here on YouTube. So once again, all of that will be in the description. Okay, enough chit-chatting, enough discussing. I need to see what the heck this movie is all about. Will I have the same revelation as I did with Mother and I just instantly understand all the analogies and metaphors? Who knows, but I'm excited to dip my toes back into this weird, chaotic man because I also really want to see Requiem for a Dream, which I didn't know was also by him. So we need to be more well-versed in this man's work. So let's just go ahead and get into it. Okay. It's on me. Like the face in the frame thing is on me, but it's not focusing on me. Guess it's gonna be one of those days where there's a ghost in my room. Not to be so chaotic, but it's literally like 9 in the morning. Haven't had breakfast yet, but I just need to have these Girl Scout cookies. Like, I'm telling you, when I opened this bag of Girl Scout cookies and I just smelled them, like the way that serotonin hit my brain, unmatched. Okay, why do they have to do this? They already do the introduction of the production companies of like the Searchlight thing, whatever the other one was, and then the movie starts and they show it again. I get, you know, it's probably like legality or whatever, but it's like, I feel like it should be like, you know, pick one. Whoa! I was not expecting that. Whoa, wait, I did not even see this transition. You know, for the guy I saw the transition, but not for her. Interesting start to a movie. So, like, again, like, was this a dream? Is this a dream of hers?
I was dancing the White Swan. It has different choreography, though. It was more like the Bolshois.
I feel like sometimes Natalie Portman talks in baby voice all the time, and it's kind of uncanny because she's like 30 years old.
Look how pink, so pretty.
Yeah, I'm like, that really just showed up. How old are you? Kind of talks like baby voice, like, oh, look how pretty. I'm like, okay, well, you can talk like a normal person. You can talk like a grown woman. It's okay. Is that her? But wearing all black. Is this gonna be a whole thing of, not like her alter ego, but it's like her inner demons? I don't know how else to describe it. Because it's like her dream is to be the white swan, but in doing that, she's gonna turn into the black swan, and black's supposed to be in this movie in contrast to white, which is white is like so nice and innocent, you know?
We all know the story. Virginal girl, pure and sweet, trapped in the body of a swan. She desires freedom, but only true love can break the spell. Her wish is nearly granted in the form of a prince. But before he can declare his love, her lustful twin, the black swan, tricks and seduces him. The white swan leaps off a cliff, killing herself, and in death finds freedom.
So this movie is basically this ballet, right? I mean, the way he just described the story of this. Sorry, I feel like I haven't said anything in a long time because I was trying to like soak it all in.
Which of you can embody both swans?
Oh, so they're playing both characters, both the white and the black swan. Is this kind of like She Goes Joker brain? Like she takes the role too seriously. Since she's playing both the white and the black swan, like she kind of, the black swan version of herself starts treating the white swan version of herself like shit. But in all actuality, it's just her treating herself like shit, you know, no matter what, it's just her treating herself like shit. So I'm guessing if that is true, if that is actually what happens, what he just described was the ballet Swan Lake is like, is that what's gonna happen in this movie? Did he just tell us how the ending of this movie is gonna play out? I don't know, there's a lot of layers to this, if that's the case, even him just describing the story of Swan Lake. Lots of layers. She's like, should I say something? Oh, Winona Ryder? She's like, what just happened? Winona Ryder just came storming out. Like, she's not a character in this movie. Like, Winona Ryder is playing herself. She's like, Winona Ryder just came out of nowhere. Oh, that's who they were talking about. Okay. Oh, she just wants to be the star so bad. Like, they're taking this lipstick. She's like obsessed with this girl, Beth. So is that dressing room? I mean, it's just a private dressing room. I guess that's what makes it different than all the other ones. So I'm like, is it that special? Come on, girl. How do they shoot this? I mean, I guess they just edit out the camera. I guess it's just, I answer my own question. It's not that crazy, but I'm like, how do they shoot something with mirrors? Because I know that's really hard to film.
Now show me your black swan, Nina.
Is gonna be the same, like she's too innocent, almost. Either you're a black swan or a white swan. There's no in between, you know?
Attack it! Come on!
She doesn't have what it takes.
Straight off the plane from San Francisco, she's filling Rebecca's old spot.
Is she gonna be like, I'm super good at being the black swan, but she's not very good at being the white swan, whereas Natalie Portman is vice versa? That girl is allowed to have a back tattoo? Mila Kunis? I'm like, I thought that the whole thing is that they're not supposed to have visible tattoos like that. It's herself. Her ego or something. I don't know. I don't know what it's supposed to be quite yet. Maybe I'll find the right word for it as the movie goes on. But right now, I'm guessing this is supposed to be like her ego, almost. She's like, okay, so that is me. Go follow it. Is it supposed to be a good thing? Like she needs to find the black swan in her? Is it supposed to be good or is it bad? Lots of questions already. We're like, I don't even know, 20 minutes into this. Ugh, the noise that made. I'm not watching. Felt like this movie was gonna be gross. How old is she supposed to be? Like, this room is like a child's room almost. I mean, maybe I'm just roasting her, but
Either way.
The music box. This feels like it's supposed to be a child's room. How old is she supposed to be? Because to me, I'm like, okay, if I had to guess, let's say that she's in her 20s somewhere. I don't know, the room just looked very infantile.
I just wanted to tell you that I practiced the coda last night and I finished.
I've already chosen Veronica, so.
Okay, thank you.
You're not gonna try and change my mind?
This is why you can't be the black swan. You have no grit in you. You're the white swan. You need to find your inner black swan.
When I look at you, all I see is the white swan.
Mm-hmm.
I can dance the black swan too.
Really?
Really? Raise your voice. I can't hear you. You need to take control. That's what the black swan does.
I think I do have him.
Excuse me, sir.
Ah! I can't believe you bit me.
I'm sorry.
I can't believe
But that fucking hurt.
I can't believe you just kissed me right now. I mean, the fuck? What was that for? I was really hoping when he first closed the door and he was like, that's it. I was really hoping like something weird like that wasn't gonna happen.
Congratulations.
I just can't imagine Natalie Portman as the Black Swan, you know? She's too, I mean, this is just how her voice is.
Why would you say that?
Wait, he gave it to her because he gave her a kissy? Because she bit him? He was like, yeah, you do have some grit. I was trying to stop you from assaulting me, sir. Now you're all of a sudden I have grit? Now all of a sudden I have Black Swan within me? Like, what? We all saw her fumble the Black Swan piece.
He picked me, Mommy.
She said, Mommy. He picked me, Mommy. The way that she's portraying this, I feel like she is 12? I don't know. She picked me, Mommy. I don't know. She is a child. It's baffling because she looks so much, you know, not like a child. Poor! Ha! Yes! That's where that meme comes from. What the? That moved. I don't like that. Also, it just sucks, too. You could say this is just how Natalie Portman is playing this character because she's supposed to be very innocent and, like, maybe childish. But I watched recently May December on Netflix. And this is just how she talks. She just talks very, very much like this. And, I got the part, Mommy. You know, like, she just talks like that. That's how she is.
Vanilla with strawberry filling.
Oh, Mom, not too big. My stomach's still in knots.
Fine. Then it's garbage.
Mom, don't. I'm sorry.
I'm just so proud of you.
Something weird's going on. Okay, because didn't she say her mom was also a ballerina? If that's true, wouldn't her mom know that there's this commonality of EDs with ballerinas? So it's like, why is she like pushing this?
Thank you, Lena. It's very nice. But I knew the white swan wouldn't be a problem.
It's the Black Swan that's the problem. Natalie Portman herself is White Swan.
I know I saw a flash of her yesterday.
Just because you bit me when I tried to sexually assault you. In, breathe out.
We need our cash, so please don't forget to smile. You all have had the chance and the privilege, and even sometimes devastated by the performances of this true artist of our company.
Yeah, where are all these scars coming from?
Beth McIntyre. Beth is retiring at the end of the season.
Is she retiring? Because she threw a pretty big fit, which would seemingly imply that she is not voluntary. I'm guessing it's his choice. He wanted to fire her for something, maybe.
Taking the role of our new Swan Queen, Nina Sayers.
Why is she a bee? Like, what? It's like any little thing. I mean, she's wearing all white. She's always wearing white. She's always wearing light colors. Any little bit of, like, blood or something that might stain this, like, white pureness on her. I'm not watching that. Ah! What? I don't like that. She has to get rid of it. She has to. That was actually vile. I mean, she said, like, I just want to be perfect.
Come on, I'm about to burst.
Here, hold this.
Yeah, sure.
You must be so excited.
Why'd you get back?
No, come on, stay.
You just said you were about to burst. Go to the bathroom? Like, do you have to go to the bathroom? Like, you're just chilling.
Stop at my place for a drink. It's on the way.
No, you already assaulted me.
I'm so sorry to hear you're leaving the company.
Oh, what did you do to make him change his mind? Did you suck his cock?
Not all of us have to.
And ooh! Okay, everything's black and white. He's like, I'm so good at being both white and Black Swan, just in my everyday life. I have a grasp on both. They're both equal. I can handle them both.
You enjoy making love?
Why are you asking me this? You're my boss!
Well, we need to be able to talk about this.
Why?
I got a little homework assignment for you.
You have sex with me.
I can do it.
He must have been by your side all night.
What is happening?
Oh, Nina.
It's just a rash.
Oh, John.
Wait, this is odd. This relationship with her mom. This is odd. This relationship with her mom. I'm uncomfortable, to say the least. I don't even know what to say about it because I don't really know what's happening. Her mom is almost the one that's treating her like a kid, you know? She is a bottom and she wants to be a top. That's all that this movie is. You're either a black swan or a white swan. You're either a top or a bottom. No in between. Her mom is there sleeping in the room with her. Again, how old is she supposed to be? I don't understand. Now, along the movie, is she gonna lose White Swan completely and just be Black Swan?
That's in the hospital.
She walked into the street and got hit by a car.
Oh my god! Maybe you shouldn't go see her. She yelled at you the last time she saw you. Don't think you're one of the top people on her list that she wants to see right now. Like, you being there is not gonna help anybody. It's almost like she just wants to be there for her own conscience, maybe? Don't touch her, don't touch her. Violating her privacy. Who wrote the horror thing on the mirror? What is this? Something's going on with this relationship with the mom. Oh, I see. She's trying to keep her mom out. So that what she could. Well, I mean, I feel like there's a lot of reasons why she wants to keep her mom out. Her mom is way too involved in every decision that she makes. You know, she's too into her life.
Feel my touch. Respond to it.
Sorry, I just can't look at you the same because you keep assaulting her. Nasty. Leave her alone. This girl needs to grow some balls soon. I'm waiting for it. I mean, I know it's gonna happen eventually. This movie, you know, has to, right?
Come on, Nina, he's a prick.
He's brilliant.
Sure, but it's not like he's all warm and fuzzy.
Well, you don't know it.
Someone's hot for teacher.
Yikes! I thought that this girl, the Mila Kunis, I thought that she was brought in as a sub from that guy, right? From the teacher. Didn't the teacher bring her in? So it's like, she does kind of know him, right? Like, that's her teacher too. I don't know. This girl is an apologist for this man, and I don't like it. Open your eyes. Ah! Who's that? Was that her? Are these actually true or not? What is this rash? Where is it coming from? And the finger thing. The finger thing goes away. The rash? Why is she always cutting her nails? What is this rash thing? Why is that the thing that's staying on her back? The rash on the back? But the things on her finger, she's just imagining.
You could be brilliant, but you're a coward.
Sorry.
Now stop saying that! That's exactly what I'm talking about!
It is a little irritating how passive she is.
You told Thomas about last night?
Yeah, I ran into him in the morning and he said you guys were having some trouble.
Why would he talk to you?
Excuse me, Your Highness.
Interesting. Is Mila Kunis supposed to be, like, bad in any way? I mean, she's kind of rude sometimes, but that's about it.
Has he tried anything with you? I just don't want you to make the same mistake I did. I just mean as far as my career was concerned. Career.
Oh.
The one I gave up to have you.
There it is.
How's your skin? Take off your shirt.
No.
Has she ever told her mom no before? It's growing, this standing up for herself.
What are you doing here?
Wait, I just came by to apologize.
What if Mila Kunis wasn't real? Her character, I guess I should say. Not just like her in general, but her character. What if she's not real?
I can't believe he calls her that. It's so gross.
I think it's sweet.
Little princess? When he probably calls every girl that.
No way. That's just for Beth.
When I bet he'll be calling you little princess any day now. One for you, one for me. This is Tom and this is Jerry.
Tom and Jerry. Oh my god! Is that Sebastian Stan? Forget his name, but I love him. Love him. I think that is Sebastian Stan. If she didn't see that, if she didn't see her pouring the things in there, she would have just drugged her and like that was it, you know? That was the end of the story.
So what are you guys working on now?
Swan Lake.
It's beautiful, actually.
Oh, I get it. I think she is turning into a swan. Maybe that's what the rash is. Like she's turning into a swan. Again, like with taking the role too seriously. Okay. I mean, we just saw Black Swan, did we not? Were there not flashes of like her childhood bedroom, or did I just make that up? Like what is that? The like weird children singing lullaby. So what is gonna happen when she goes home and her mom is pissed? Why is everyone trying to assault her? Why? I mean, can we like leave her alone? Where is your mom? I'm scared.
Don't come in here. What's this? It's called privacy. I'm not 12 anymore.
I knew it! I knew it! You're gay! Oh my gosh. The fact that she did this instantly, right where her mom is like right there. Was this all sabotage? That'd be crazy. Me the cutest? Mm-hmm. Sabotage! She's like, okay, I warmed up. You can get her off my stage.
You put something in my drink, and then you just took off in the morning.
In the morning?
Yeah, you slept over.
No.
Oui.
Wait, what, Nina? Did you have some sort of Leslie wet dream about me?
Oh my God, you did. You fantasized about me.
Shut up.
Was I good?
Aha! It wasn't even real! Again with the blacks. Okay, so that, I mean, that makes sense, but I don't know. Mia Kunis has so much, her character has so much more personality than Natalie Portman's character. Yeah, so many child things in there.
Your Swan Queen costumes.
What's she doing here?
He made me your alternate.
There's always an alternate. Lily's the best choice.
No, but she wants my role. She's trying to replace me.
Nobody's after you.
Again, is this like an ego thing? Because if it's true last night that they didn't actually hook up or whatever, then, I mean, besides like drugging the drink, I mean, yeah, other than that, nothing else has been her really sabotaging. I mean, yeah, she did tell him that that Natalie Portman was like crying and whining. I guess so. Yeah, because part of me was like, maybe it's like all in her head, just like gaslighting her, even though I saw all of it. So the prince, I guess it would be the director, choreographer, I don't know. I don't know if she's supposed to be the white or the black swan. You know, this whole time we're like, oh, she's supposed to be the white swan. Now I just don't know.
I'm so sorry. I know how it feels now. She's trying to replace me.
I'm scared.
I'm not perfect. I'm nothing.
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 What? That's her herself. It's hard to gauge what's reality or not. I don't really know what is supposed to be, like, did she actually go and see Beth? I don't know. I mean, I understand the reality is that she feels this way about herself. You know, this is her insecurities. But did she actually go and experience that insecurity and see Beth? Or was this all a dream? You know what I mean? I don't know where this actually happened.
Mommy?
Is the mom painting her? What is the mom painting? I mean, she's so bad, and I'm just like, she's turning into the swan. Feather. Oh my god, how strong is she? Yeah. She's turning into a, that was crazy looking. She's turning into a swan.
It's okay.
My show's tonight. I
No,
have
no,
to
no. I called the theater and I told them you weren't feeling well.
Literally her worst fear. She took the doorknob off?
What happened to my sweet girl, huh?
She's gone.
How much is left? Is she gonna suck ass or something? Oh my gosh. I mean, it's all been leading up to this. Oh my gosh, this is literally like the scene in Confessions of a Teenage Drama Queen. She's like, get out of my dress at the very end. It's opening night and Lindsay Lohan is supposed to be, she has the part in this show, but she's not feeling well. And she's like, you know what? I had a change of heart. You know what? I'm gonna go. And she's telling her, she's like, get out of my dress.
The only person standing in your way is you.
It's also like, you guys created her this way. You and that other girl pushed her to her limits and then be like, oh, you did this yourself, basically. Oh, they're like stuck together? webbed feet, like a little swan. Ah! Okay, I want to see this performance now. Like, so much has been leading up to it. Okay, let's see. We shouldn't mess up. In watching performances like this, it's hard to tell like when something's going wrong unless it's super obvious, because I'm like, I don't know how the story goes. I don't know the choreography. Ah, they're together. She's supposed to be white swan right now, but she's gonna go full black swan. You know, that's what I'm gonna describe now. Instead of Joker brain, you're going full Joker brain. I'm gonna say you're going full black swan. Let's be professional. We're on the stage. Oh! And there we go, the obvious mess up.
Rough start, huh?
How about I dance the black swan for you?
She's like, all right, alter ego, take over. Again, like, who did she do this to? Is this actually happening? What's happening in reality then? Literally her killing the innocent white swan version of herself.
It's my turn.
And it was actually her.
Black Swan places in 5.
Great, now she's got to get rid of a dead body and change in 5 minutes. Ugh. Does she actually believe that she's turning into a swan? This is literally, sorry, old Taylor can't come to the phone right now. Why? Because she's dead. She feels it in her bones. In order for her to get the mans that she wants, she kills the old version of herself. Or at least a nice, innocent part of herself. Interesting.
Get back out there! Come on! They won't move!
I don't like that. Thank God I have my own private dressing room. This is why she wanted her own dressing room, so she could kill people in peace. There we go, problem solved. No one also is like, where's whatever her face, whatever her name is. Where's Lily? There's her name.
Hey.
Who is in the bathroom then? Did she actually kill anybody? Again, is she all just imagining this? I just don't even know what's reality. Or she must have just done it to herself? I mean, I don't know. Okay, yeah, so she did imagine it. She didn't actually kill anybody. Yeah, that's good. She is kind of losing it a little bit though. No, I just don't think that's real. My brain is kind of like all the different thoughts that I have going on for this movie. You know the game Boggle, where you like put all the little tiles in and then you shake it up and you gotta find as many words as you can? That's like my brain. So like all the little tiles are my thoughts on this movie, and my brain is the container that you just shake all of it. They're all just going beep, 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 just like ping-ponging around in my head. End of the movie, yeah. So she was killing the innocent part of herself, so when she put the outfit back on for the white swan version of herself, so when she put the outfit back on, that's when she saw the blood growing.
My little princess.
Little princess. Wait, is this actually happening?
I felt it.
What?
Perfect.
I felt perfect.
It was perfect.
Wait, was she not performing the whole time with a red spot on her outfit? You could see it, right? And the crowd goes wild. Will she? I don't really know. I don't know. And you know, that's okay. Still initially going off of this, I do want to give this a high score. We'll get into that a little bit later, but just off of my first initial reaction. Again, just like with Mother. I mean, with Mother, maybe because I could relate a little bit more because there's a lot of religious allegory or religious themes in Mother. That's why I was able to pick up on so much of what that movie was. And for this one, since I don't really have experience or knowledge in experiencing these type of things, being a performer and a ballerina, all that, it took a little bit for me to try to understand what was going on. I would like to discuss this relationship with her mom, because that was like, her mom was almost keeping her in this child manner, you know, like she seemed very childish, and in a way it's almost like in order for her to get rid of these, because you know, white swan, black swan, they're the same person, right? In this ballet, they're the same, they're performed by the same person. So obviously there's a lot of themes in that of itself, but it's almost like she had to, in order to get rid, I'll say because of that, in order to get rid of like the white swan version of herself, you had to kill the white swan version of yourself. Well, in killing the white swan version of yourself, you're killing all versions of yourself, because you're killing your own body. So you're also killing the black swan version of version of yourself, which is something that she desperately wanted. Throughout this whole movie, people were telling her that she needs to like grow a pair of balls basically and stand up for herself and have an opinion and all that. And it's like she finally did, and she's like, all right, that's basically all I wanted to feel in my life. This one night was perfect. That's all I wanted to feel. Being Black Swan, I'm good. That's all I wanted. Bye. Peace out. It's just interesting because, I mean, they said it clear as day in the choreographer guy. All of the things that she was worried about, all the people, whatever, it's her. Which I will say yes and no, because he was kind of creepy and everyone was like assaulting her. But I mean, it's true. You're your own worst enemy, and that's how it is. So it's like, I almost don't believe that Mila Kunis was actually doing all these things to sabotage her. I mean, she seemed genuinely nice and like she wanted to be her friend. She seemed like it, right? Of course, maybe Nina, Natalie Portman's character, didn't see her like that or didn't want her to be that way. Again, it's the ego thing. She's like, oh, she's only being nice because she wants my part and like yada yada, which I'm sure is what Beth, the original, the OG Swan Lake girly, felt. This is just so interesting. I feel like I could talk about this movie forever, but I need to sit with it, honestly, for a little bit. Out of 10, I think I really love the visuals of this movie. I love the themes of it. I loved the music and the effects of like her turning into the swan, right? We saw it and we kept noticing more and more. It was very subtle. Maybe they would have a little sound effect, but it was very subtle. And even just like little things where like out of the corner of your eye, you would see one of the mom's paintings move or do something. So a lot of the little details like that I really loved. So part of me wants to give it a 10 out of 10. Part of me thinks I should give it a 9 out of 10 just because I'm not 100% sure on what a lot of this meant. And I feel weird giving a movie a 10 out of 10 even though I didn't really know what a lot of this meant. We'll see what I put on the screen. Whatever I put on the screen, that's my score because I need to sit with this for a little bit, even just like a day or two. We'll see. But obviously, no matter what score I put, high score, high rating. This was a great movie. I can't wait to watch Requiem for a Dream. Let me know if you want me to do a reaction for that one, just because I feel like his movies, Darren Aronofsky's movies, are very, it's a movie you need to watch with people, right? Because there's so much to talk about. And I love that. Love that. A director who has 2 10 out of 10 movies, that's amazing. So with that said and done, I want to give a huge shout out to all of my patrons and especially Mark Sylvester and James Cox. Thank you so much, and make sure to go ahead and check out my Patreon if you haven't already. Okay, full-length reaction to this movie is already up on my Patreon, as well as a whole month's worth of reactions already up, edited on Patreon for you to browse. Link for that will be in the description if any of that tickles your fancy. What do you guys think about this movie? What's your favorite Darren Aronofsky film? What are your opinions of this movie? Because I know this movie was like big at the time that it came out. Like I feel like it was all over the place. You know, everyone knows about the movie Black Swan, probably because it was so weird. I don't know how Requiem for a Dream will be because that's a little bit older, so I don't know if it'll still play into like this weirdness, I guess I will say. That's the only way I can kind of describe this, because this movie is very weird, all for the sake of metaphors and all that jazz, right? Same thing with Mother. Very weird if you're just watching it, not thinking more about it. If you don't think more about it and you're watching it, you're like, this shit is weird. Same thing for this movie. If you're not thinking more about like what it could mean, how it plays into the themes of the movie, then you're like, you know, watching it at face value, this is weird. So I kind of want to see, I hope that Requiem for a Dream plays into that as well. I kind of like that I'm going backwards in his filmography almost, because Requiem for a Dream came out before Black Swan. So I'm excited to see what that one's about. So let me know if you want me to react to that one. Thank you for coming along with me on this journey. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, do all of that jazz. And as always, thanks for watching.
Mm-hmm.